Glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And for the Hornets, Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's James. Then it's Ball. Here we go. When two half-court offenses face off doors, it is a chess match of strategy and execution. And I am here to say I love it.
Every possession becomes very calculated. You run set plays to create high-quality shots. You are, generally speaking, mismatch hunting.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren. Making sure to get off a great look in time.
Back to Ball. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last. And just about a minute into the first quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. James dishes the ball. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Outside, Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Knipple, defended by Dort. From outside the arc, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
Dort is screen on Bridges. For 3, Holmgren. Out to Wallace. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to Milwaukee. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. SGA's got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Dort passes to Hartenstein. It's tipped. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Ball from long range. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 6. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Ball. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bridges outside. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
And Knipple slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
The first one falls. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Holmgren hits them both. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Wallace.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Bridges kicks the ball. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ball's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's George. Still yet to score. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Outside, Ball. Over SGA. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Dort with a screen for Holmgren. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges misses.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Hornets trail by 9. Now here's James. This game he had 12. Outside, Ball. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team time.
James outside. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. SGA into the lane. Here's Dort. Good on the 3-point shot. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Back to Ball. To end the run. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander? Averaging about 32 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for James. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless. Out to the right wing. Outside, Sexton. Pass the ball. Bridges against Caruso. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Back to ball. It's tipped. It's stolen by SGA. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here's Bridges. Last game we saw him score 32. With the drive, a beautiful reverse layup.
There is an authority, a purposefulness when Miles Bridges decides to drive the basketball. I don't think the defense wants any part of him there.
Mitchell with it, defended by Sexton. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges left side. Sinks that one from the post.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
The Thunder leading by 7. Here's SGA. Diabate grabs the board. The Hornets on offense. Sexton for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's not going to go.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Pass to Bridges. Over Mitchell. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell kicks to SGA. Looking to end his cold spell. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. SGA's got 13 points.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
To the paint. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Alex Caruso. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. Man with it, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Sexton. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Williams passes to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
First one falls for him. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
Now, here's Mitchell. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Man up top, covered by Wiggins. Man with it. The Hornets need to get a shot off here.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybee.
So both teams making some changes here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at the Hornets. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. Wiggins up top. James defending. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Connects from three-point range. Wallace has got 6.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Sexton with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Sexton.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Ball. Out to Wallace. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. There's a screen. Sexton with the bounce pass.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Good on the bucket.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Ball. There's the drive, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Shot clock at 6. Ball with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thunder have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
Now, this is what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is capable of. A legit star, and he is cooking.
Sexton finds James. There's the screen. Knippel tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And talking to Con Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Lakers.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Now, here's James. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sexton penetrating. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Diabate's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
It's your Swan Squad. Let's go.
He's checked in for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. The Thunder leading by 3. SGA looking it over. 11 feet away. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Both free throws good from James. And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, the worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Here's Hartenstein. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now Ball. After the missed three from Chet Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, so much great defense has come from the shooting guard position over the years. And here's a rundown of the players wreaking havoc at that spot this year. Take a look at Wallace. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's a defensive assignment in this league that he couldn't handle with relative ease. That's how disruptive he is. It is impossible for an opposing player to find a comfort zone when he's the guy guarding them.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hartenstein. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And Hartenstein is right there.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Now, here's SGA. Following the miss by Miles Bridges. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. SGA against Ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Bridges with the board.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
James. Bridges outside. Oh, and here comes SGA all alone. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just a great read by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Getting in transition, making it easy.
Back to Ball. For the 3. Charlotte, no good that time either. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Bounce pass Wallace. Bridges with the steal. Pass the Ball. Now Knippel. 32 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Here's Bridges. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Holmgren. From downtown, Dort misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Holmgren outside. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. It's Shai fighting through contact down low.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
Ball, good, and the assist goes to James. Ball's got 14.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
To the left wing. Bridges with the steal. Moving it up. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ball.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Back to SGA. Using his size out of the backcourt, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. The Thunder leading by 3. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Charlotte on D. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Knipple with it. Defended by Dort. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go. Stolen by Knipple. Here's Ball. And he drops it in from the low post. Ball's got 18 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game. Fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have a locker room when he played. He was shooting in peach baskets and riding his horse to the game.
Shaq, I'm not much older than you. I'm only 7 years older.
Lies, Kenny. You're making this stuff up. Lies.
You know, I couldn't make this stuff up even if I wanted to. Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee, stinging you. Man, it's not complicated. It's all about communication and effort, and then stingy becomes stingy.
Oh, that certainly brought the energy, at least for one half. Don't talk about bees, I'm allergic.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. They've got James. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Ball. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee.
I tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Oklahoma City shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, Kneppel with it. James outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, Kneppel. Back to Ball. Kicks it out to James. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. He takes it in. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
Back to Ball. Clock at 6. James left side. And the Hornets miss again.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Wallace. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. See how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Thunder, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drills it from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. On the wing, James. Wallace covering. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Bridges for 3. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Now it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
And the first one at the line is good. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation doors. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this, talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And it's good, 2 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
Ball against SGA. Pass to Kneppel. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
James against Wallace. SGA on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ball. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
SGA from outside, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Bridges, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
First free throw is good.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
No good on the second free throw. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Hornets making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Caruso's checked in. Oklahoma City on D. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Sexton. And he lays it straight in. Sexton's got 8 points.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Caruso against James. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. The Hornets pull it in.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And here's Sexton. Nice defense from Wallace. The Thunder leading by 15. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Here's Holmgren. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the inside. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Here's Wiggins. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here is Caruso. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, that is so strong. Caruso anticipating the contact and makes a heck of a play.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes here for the Hornets. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for James. And it's Trey Mann in for Kneppel. Then for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Hornets trail by 19. Sexton on the wing, covered by Joe. Sexton's shot is good.
Man, how about the agility of Colin Sexton right there? The ability to get that close to the cup. Nice.
Mitchell looking it over. Holmgren in the post. And they pick up 2. Holmgren's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sexton's shot is good.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Hornets have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Diabate. Going inside.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Holmgren. 1:32 left in the third quarter. To the wing right side. A wide open look here for Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark. To the middle. Here's Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell outside. Joe finds Holmgren. Sexton grabs the board.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Thunder with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. On the wing, Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 15.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Pass to Bridges. Bridges double team. The tray. That shot no good. Mitchell in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got SGA. Williams is out there with Wiggins, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Ball with the bucket.
I'll tell you, from the moment he entered this league, LaMelo Ball has been a high-volume three-point shooter.
For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. The lead is 15. Sexton grabs the board.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Deflects the pass. Williams with the steal. Caruso looking for an opening. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Second chance shot. Diabate's shot is good.
They love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
SGA kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with the steal. Mitchell against Sexton. Over Mitchell. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Pass to Sexton. Over to the left wing. Charlotte moving it around. Connaughton off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 13, driving the lane, and he gets it to go.
Nice ball movement by Caruso. He wants to be the playmaker for this team.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball, the pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's SGA. Pass to Caruso. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
3 points.
SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybee.
Stein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Hornets trail by 16. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Left side, Ball. He gets that one. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Connaughton sets a screen for Ball. Pass to Diabate. And here is Connaughton. Defended by Caruso. Just 3 to shoot. Ball no good.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Oh, Hartenstein's such a tough cover on the interior. Knows angles, has great strength and size.
Connaughton kicks to Sexton. Over Mitchell. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Mitchell outside. Back to SGA. Drops in the layup for 2. SGA's got 38 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Rebound by Mitchell. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Down low, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
Now, here's Ball. This one for three. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. Hartenstein with it. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the three ball. SGA's got 41.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Back to Ball. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Pass to Kneppel. Now here's James. Here's Ball. Kicks it out to James. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep three. Kneppel, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Hartenstein's got 10 points in just the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to James. They set the pick. Back to Ball. Puts up a three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
We have seen this over and over and over again. SGA with the and one.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
and obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency. What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Steps back, 13 feet away. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 27.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's SGA. Inside, Hartenstein. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Hornets shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Back to Bridges. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for Charlotte, Hornets, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
The 8-footer, it's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Pass to Caruso. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And here is Caruso. Wiggins, that's a screen for Caruso. Traps in the tray. Caruso's got 6 in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Ball finds Bridges. Now Knipple. Pass the ball. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 30 points.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Caruso. It's Joe on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Bridges dishes the ball. Pass to James. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And now, we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.